That one's out of service. That one's going up, so this one will be coming to pick us up. No, it won't. Stopped at floor 9, which is pretty useful. Oh, by the way, good morning, everyone. Did I forget to say good morning, everyone? I forgot. We're in a bit of a rush this morning because somebody's took their time.
Yeah, but
It is officially all his fault.
no, that was
That one's out of service. This one's taking forever. I'm in. We got to run because we got to get this 908 train. Today we're off to Kirkcaldy.
all you got to do that episode today.
And I'm not
Cheers, wheels.
Thank you.
Sorry, hard ladies.
That's our train right there.
Technically not allowed to do that.
0908 to Airdrie. On the technicality, I'm not allowed to do it. But I've been doing it at Glasgow Queen Street the last couple of days, so tough luck on them. No one cares about everyone on that second page right there. Here comes the 0908 to Airdrie. What have we got? 318. 318 255.
We are now approaching Glasgow Queen Street low level. Change here for services from.
Yeah, and we are now arrived at Glasgow Queen Street low level. Oh, there's Jennifer. We are just about now to get on Turbo Star 418. Heading all the way to Edinburgh Waverley. Well, it's actually not going to Edinburgh. We're not going to Edinburgh Waverley. We're going to Edinburgh Hamer here. Screw the disabled person. Oh, there's someone there.
Try and get a seat.
Just find our train 1027 to Aberdeen.
That platform.
Should be on 2 anyway, shouldn't it? And here we are at Edinburgh Haymarket. Now we're approaching is the 1032 East Coast service to Aberdeen. Now I'm no mind reader, but that looks like an East Midlands power car. That is an East Midlands power car. What the deuce? I'll tell you something right now, folks, that is a long way down. We'll be back at this place later. Because this thing is a monstrosity. Don't like the way it's shuddering from side to side, but what can you do? Almost on the other side now. Nudge right, don't look down. Lol. I don't know if you can tell, but somebody's been having his head out the window. Hold on, I'm now going to turn it round so we can actually see what's hanging out the window for 2 minutes looks like to him. He looks like the Miz with that hairstyle. And he's not awesome. Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have just arrived at Kirkcaldy station. Don't listen to what anyone else says you, it's Kirkcaldy, not Kirkcaldy. Just a couple of minutes late on the Aberdeen service. Oh, I think this HST is going to pull up nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a bit heavy, that door. But here we are at Kirkcaldy. Hello everyone and welcome to season 3 episode 395 here at Kirkcaldy, not Kirkcaldy but Kirkcaldy, as East Midlands presume on hire to East Coast 43045 departs with the 1104 service from Leeds to Aberdeen. It has a tag team partner on the rear, being a HST double set. Former 43272. Right, we are starting, aren't we? Yeah. We have found ourselves here at Kirkcaldy station.
Kirkcaldy.
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 I'm English, I will pronounce it Kirkcaldy. If you look how it's spelled, it is spelled over there C-I-R, no, it's spelled K-I-R-K C-L-A-D-Y.
How do you do a poll?
It's Kirkcaldy. You don't call it West Codder, you call it West Calder.
We know that.
But so you should call this Kirkcaldy. Anyway, that's enough of the argument. We're on the Fife Circular here. To my right, over in that direction, you can just about see the North Sea. We've got the University of Dundee over here. Well, we're in Kirkcaldy and you've got the University of Dundee. That makes no sense at all. Then again, Scotland makes not a lot of sense at all. Just look at some of the people that come from here. We're going to be here now a couple hours. We were here a couple hours last year, went back on the HST, but this year we're going back on a turbo from Dundee Then it's onwards to Inverkeithing from there. And then after that, North Queensferry with some awesome shots at the 4th Rail Bridge. You might have noticed we got an EMT 43 to lead us up here. Don't know what it is, must be an on hire. Then again, knowing East Coast, it could be for absolutely anything. So, sit back, relax, enjoy Kirkcaldy, whatever.
Why don't you just do a poll?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll do a poll.
Yeah, you do a poll.
Do a poll. Go to my Facebook page, right? I'll put the question up there. I'll put the link to my Facebook page down here somewhere. Some genius will. And you can tell me, is it spelled Kirkcaldy? Is it pronounced Kirkcaldy or is it pronounced Kirkcaldy?
Here, A is Kirkcaldy and B is Kirkcaldy.
It's always pronounced Kirkcaldy. End of. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a heck of a number. Look at the size of that number compared to the front of the fucking unit. That is huge. That is almost like a number off a 334 for crying out loud. Now, as we all know, the station is pronounced and spelt Kirkcaldy. That is Kirkcaldy. K as in Kirkcaldy. I as in I know it's called Kirkcaldy. R as in really, really Kirkcaldy. K as in Kirkcaldy. C as in Christ, it's Kirkcaldy. A as in all we know is it's called Kirkcaldy. L as in looks like Kirkcaldy. D as in Doug, look, it's Kirkcaldy. Y as in you all know it's called Kirkcaldy. Yes, now see what has happened here is that rain that we had in Basingstoke has finally caught up with us. Caught up with us a week later than it should have done, but it's finally caught up to us. It is torrential out there. We'd have to see what it's like at Inverkeithing first, and maybe perhaps do Inverkeithing and then F off North Queensferry. But that is terrible weather. And it's only getting heavier. The man has found a really hot bird. He's been looking in Scotland for a really hot bird, and he's found one. Right there. She's been eyeing him up. It's just Simon's type as well. Here comes 174.10. Got that right. That's the train to take us to Inverkeithing. Well, as you can see now, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at Inverkeithing. Or as the locals pronounce it, Inverkeithing. Would you mind? Thank you very kindly. And here we are at Inverkeith. Oh no! Season 3, episode 397. Here at Inverkeithing. As 174.10 departs with 13:34 service from Dundee to Edinburgh, Waverley. Now we're talking. Simon's brought me to a bus haven. Nice one, Simon. Okay, that one's going to Edinburgh Airport. That one's going somewhere. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are at... Shut up over there, I'll get to you in a second. Here we are at Inverkeithing Station. Basic platform, 2 platforms. One with a nice looking station building, one with an ugly looking station building. And I'm really glad we've come here because it also gives me a chance to get my second passion out of the way. I've recently come to a second passion and it's just over there. The bus station is just over there.
Oh, the bus stop.
Well, bus stop. It has several buses coming in. That classifies it as a bus station. Technicality. You get lots of fast trains through here. You get Inverness and Inverkeithing through here, but what stops here? Dundee, Perth, and the New Clay Hall local services also stop here. You'll be here now a couple hours, and then it all depends on the weather, whether we do North Queensferry or not. I would like to do North Queensferry, but we shall see what the weather holds for us, because we don't know what it's doing at the moment.
Now be 174.73 with our train to take us to our next destination. We've just arrived at North Queensferry. Whoa! Hello!
Do you want to go on the other side now?
No! Welcome to Season 3, Episode 399 here at North Queensferry. And let's start with our train to come off 174.73 as it departs with the 15:43 service to Edinburgh Waverley. And we just missed one.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Queensferry. Quaint little village station. Simple idea: 2 platforms, footbridge, wall, tunnel, station building. Nothing really interesting there, is there?
Next train at platform 2.
Of course there's nothing.
1638, service to
Shut up a second. But of course there's nothing interesting there, because the interesting thing is over here. See, from where I come from, that, in the immortal words of some Scottish bloke on YouTube, that is a bridge. That is a fucking bridge. That is the Forth Rail Bridge. We are on the west side? No, yeah, west side of it. On the other side of these shrubs over is the Forth Road Bridge, but here we have the Forth Rail Bridge. All cast iron, it's just had its repaint, it's big, it's red. Say it's red? Yeah, looks red. Looks a bit red. But we're here for a couple of hours, and then we are off going to home. And you gotta be quick because there's a turbo star sneaking up behind you.
Do you want to know what he's just done, ladies and gentlemen? He has just put a newspaper down on a wet bloody plank so he could bloody have his camera there. The man's an egomaniac. ScotRail is operated by First. First is operated by a bunch of twats. Twats are operated by another bunch of twats. Another bunch of twats are operated by ScotRail. You see the vicious circle that it does? Just coming off the Forth Rail Bridge is the Edinburgh-Perth service. .158 719 now disappearing into the tunnel right there. 170-402 arriving with the Cowden beef train. .741 was the unit on the back if anyone was interested. Here comes our train, the 1742 to New Craig Hall, and it's 158871 and Simon's not happy. Just going back over the Forth now. We've now left North Queensferry. Oh, there's a Stennerlink boat here. I want to show this to you. Look, it's just around the corner there. Get out of the way, big bridge. Look, I'll show you over here. Look, there it is. Look at that. That's a beast right there. Just, what's it called? Caribbean Princess, that boat's called, if anyone's interested. And it was made in Hamilton. I know there's some, I know we've got a few plane spotters on my YouTube channel that watch my videos, so there you go, there's Edinburgh Airport. It's just disappearing behind that hill. We'll be back in a second. There it is right there, again. Apparently Edinburgh Airport, one of the busiest in the UK. I wouldn't say it's that busy. There it is again, look. You might see a rundown lack there. Got what looks like to be an army plane over there. And for all my fellow, well, I'm actually not a rugby fan, I hate the sport. I'm more of a football man, but if you like your rugby, here's Murrayfield. You can get here on the approaches to Edinburgh Haymarket. Yeah, that's Murrayfield Stadium right there. Apparently on Sunday, November the 11th, there's a game between Scotland and New Zealand. On the 17th of November, you've got South Africa here. 20 quid for adults, 10 quid for students and under 18s. Well, as you can see, we have now arrived at Edinburgh Haymarket. as you can now see, we are arriving at Glasgow Queen Street Station. Street, 408 and 409 bringing us back home. Just heading now into the Here comes the Balloch train. This will be our train to take us home.
We are now approaching Charing Cross. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train. This is Charing Cross.
Too late, we're kind of already here.
The next stop is Cardiff.
Oh, I don't get to laugh at him. And there is our hotel for the day.
Well, it is time to end this day. It has been a reasonable day. We got some shit at Kirkcaldy. The weather wasn't very kind to us. It was kind to us yesterday, but it wasn't very kind to us today. Got some good stuff at North Queensferry. We've got some good stuff at Inverkeithing and Kirkcaldy. Although some people might pronounce it differently, but I'll say it the way I want to say it, because how I say things is mostly right. But that is for another time, because really I can't be arsed arguing with people who don't wish to say it to my face. So next time we are off to Carlisle, down on the Pendo, back on the Pendo, but for the first time to get to Felsman. It's always good when we get around to it, but this will be our first Felsman. From what I've heard, it could be a Black 5 on it. Hopefully not the one that we want, but
It's 45305.
But there you go, it's 45305, so it's a decent Black 5. That's for tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. But until then, we'll see you next time.